The meeting for Board of Adjustments for July 13th to order. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Secretary, please record the roll of board members present or absent. And you have the minutes of the June 8th meeting in your packet. Any corrections or additions?
Mr. Chairman, I would make a motion that we accept the minutes as printed.
Motion by Pat to accept the minutes as printed. Is there a second by Sean? Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Thank you. Regular agenda for our July 13th meeting: to consider a variance request to exceed the maximum square footage of an accessory structure on an R1 zone lot by 1,200 feet. The site is located at 567 River Drive, Lot 7, Block 1 of Riverfront Estate, 2nd Edition. Who is here to speak for that? Come on up to the mic. Give us your name and all the particulars on this.
Okay, yeah, I'm Rick Schmidt, and I just built the house on River Drive there, and 1,200 square feet shop right now is what I have, and I would like to add on to the back of it, and right now it's 16-foot sidewall. The addition we'd build onto the back would only be 10 feet tall. And you would barely, I don't even think you'd see it from back the road or anywhere, you know, this addition. And the reason for it is I've saved my whole life for this house and this shop, and 1,200 square feet. By the time you put all your stuff in there, you know, your riding mower, your mowers, your side-by-side, your motorcycle, you know, there's not a lot of room left. So this addition that I want to put on would be cold storage, but it would be done up tastefully just like the house and the shop is now. You know, it would look good, and that way I plan on retiring within the next couple of years here, and I like to tinker in the shop, you know, and that's the reason why I want to do that. You know, some people like a big living room or whatever. I like a big shop, you know, and I spend a lot of money on this, and I'd like to make it what I really want. You know, that's what I'm looking to try and do.
Okay, Rick. Questions from the board? Comments? Beautiful place. Looks a little commercial. The windows in the,
Yeah.
Is that all glass doors?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Well, that's for when you're in there in winter. It you know, feels like you're outside yet instead of having the door shut. You know.
Mm-hmm. Questions? Leonard, do you have a comment?
Just to bring the board up to speed, if you're not familiar, it is 0.534 acres. The minimum size lot for R1 is 7,500 square feet, to give you that comparison. So on a 7,500 square foot lot, you could have 1,200 square feet, just to give you that comparison.
Okay.
And River Drive, it's definitely limited lots. They're pretty wide, but they're extra long as far as depth goes. And I would concur with the applicant that because of the size of the existing structure, that the lower elevation of the attachment, if approved by this board, may or may not be noticed.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, John.
Leonard, when does it have to get to an acre before our code allows for additional square footage on
It has to get to a acre and a half. So after the first acre, you need another half acre to get the an additional 250 square foot of accessory structure.
Has that's been our code for quite some time. Has there been any talk about looking at that?
Except for
codes like that?
this board, this is the only place that we've actually talked about expanding to it, because each one of these, it's a different circumstances. With the size of these lots and the depth, the lot looks actually larger than a half acre if you're just look at all these lots. So I think when I started, the maximum was 2,400 square feet, but then you had to subtract the attached garage from that. And then it went to 1,600, and then it went down to 1,200.
In this situation, and maybe you can answer this, the lot doesn't probably go to the river, I don't think, correct?
Right, there's no building behind it, but yeah, the lot stops just before it goes down the hill to the river.
So
The
what
Park
i-
District owns that.
Okay. And they own all the way over to the lift station or
Yes.
whatever, so.
Yes, and then the city has that. I don't know the square footage, but it's pretty much I believe, right when the hill goes down, probably somewhere in there, the elevation changes is where that property line is.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Is that in the floodplain, Is there a chance someone could build down there that would?
That is in the floodplain. You would be unable to build down there.
And that's substantial distance too, right? It's probably at least the same distance as your lot now, right? to the
I
river?
believe so.
mean,
Yeah, it would probably be, it's a long ways down.
Trevor, any comments, questions? Patrick?
Well, the only thing I have is, it looks to me like it's a commercial residence instead of a residential with the large garage and, but obviously you got a permit to build it that way and so I can see where you're asking for an additional 1,200 square feet.
Right. Yeah, it's, nothing commercial is done there or anything like that, it's just, I like the glass doors, I mean, we've got numerous comments on them, people really like them.
Anything further? Anyone here to speak against this building? Okay. For the building? Yes, okay. Are you ready for a motion? While you're thinking. Any other questions?
I have a quick question,
Yeah,
Mr. Chairman.
Trevor?
Leonard, as far as the city is concerned, if we decide to grant the motion, do you want a condition for no more outbuildings? on the
Correct.
site?
As a standard after, if the board approves it, that no other structure permitted or unpermitted shall be allowed on the property if you approve this variance.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion.
Okay, motion by Trevor,
I move to approve the variance finding that the requirements of section 39.12.011C1 have been met by the applicant for a variance with the following condition, that no other structure, permitted or unpermitted, is built on the property.
we have the motion, is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I'll second.
Motion by Sean to second. Any further discussion? No further discussion? Trevor?
Aye.
Sean?
Aye.
Pat?
Aye.
And I'll vote aye. Very, very nice looking place and make it look like it's gonna fit right in there.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you for coming. Anything further, other business? Larry?
I don't have anything else for the board this morning.
No weed control or anything like that?
We're working on it.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, has that been finalized?
The second reading was passed last meeting.
Officially there. Okay. Anything else? Okay, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion
Motion by
to adjourn this morning.
Motion by Pat, second
Second.
by Trevor. We are adjourned.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.